Sinigang! Sisig.
Lechon. That's so good.
Lumpia.
Marami kang kaibigan, pati yung kapitbahay mo, friends kayo.
Relationships and the strong family connection. Filipinos in general have a lot of pride, so I think it's pretty cool.
It's just such a great community.
They eat balut. Eat baby ducks in their eggs.
Yung pagkatatawagin ka ng nanay mo, yung parang, psst, psst, yung may ganun.
Cutting my meat with a spoon.
My grandma points at me with her lips. Like she goes like, just like,
That one, you know?
I'm like,
Actually, dun kasi ako lumaki.
not yet, but hopefully in the future.
Every summer, besides the last few summers.
I plan to one day.
I visited and I don't know, I felt really foreign because I've been visiting Philippines in a long time. They treated me like an American even though I was like born there. I stayed there when I was until I was 7, and then my dad took me from the Philippines to the US without my mother knowing. When he took me, right, from the Philippines, he was like, we're gonna go on a vacation. I was like, oh yes. And then it was until like after a week in Mississippi, did he tell me like, no, we're not actually going back, we're actually staying here. And I cried, called my grandfather, and I was like, what the heck?
I'm a third generation, and so yeah, my grandma is the one who immigrated, and then my dad, and then there's me. And so like we never really talked about our culture. Like
Pumunta ako sa Amerika kasi yung nanay ko, nagtatrabaho siya dito sa US para mag-provide dun sa family namin. Hindi kami magkasama for 7 years, so medyo matagal din yun. And then after that, pumunta na ako dito sa US nung, I think I was 16 or 17, yeah.
I couldn't understand a lot of people because also the accents too were different. So I would say, what? Wait, what? What'd you say again? So I used to say that a lot because I couldn't understand them too. So.
Nung una mahirap kasi wala akong mga friends dito. Tapos syempre iniwanan ko yung mga makakilala ko doon, mga friends ko. Pati yung crush ko, iniwanan ko.
there was no one in my household that really tried to teach us anything about Filipino culture. I feel like it's like a part of me that I was deprived of. And that sounds kind of mean, but it's just, I want to know more about like where I come from and like the things that I've been missing out on, you know?
When I came back to the Philippines for the summertime, that's when I realized like, am I really Filipino, or am I going into verge of the side of the spectrum of being an American?
Like the culture is different and the expectations are different. And so in order to learn from that, my dad would just say like copy everyone else, what they're doing in order to like better like adapt. And yeah, and eventually I just lost like, I just didn't feel Filipino anymore.
But I want to know more. So like I've been actively learning this past year about like different traditions and like things that we do in like different dances and stuff, but I know it's not as much as I would like to know, and I feel like there's a lot more I could know. That's like the closest like I felt to my culture, because I got to like translate it. Like first like translate it, learn how to pronounce everything correctly, and then I could actually like go into meaning like what the song actually meant and like each line. I love that. It was really great.
The more I understand and the more I learn about the culture, the more I fall in love with it. But I feel like I'll never be able to fully grasp the culture just because I'm in America. I wish I knew Tagalog as I should know, so I can communicate with my parents more, because my parents are always like, I wish you speak Tagalog. Speaking English is so hard. But it's like, it's hard to learn Tagalog in America unless you're from San Diego, you know?
Mango float. Right now, we're cutting up the mangoes. Well, it's mostly her. I'm just looking and eating mangoes.
I appreciated that I lived in America and was American, but I didn't really appreciate that I was from the Philippines. And when I started having Filipino friends who were like proud that they were actually Filipinos, you know, I started appreciating like, wow, I'm actually like, you know, Filipino. Like, it's a cool thing.
I hope like one day that I can like actually identify and understand and appreciate, like truly, of course I appreciate, but like truly appreciate and know my culture, you know?